And we are here with my man Paul Canning here at my Metropolitan. We're live, always interviewing cool people in the community, leaders, movers, shakers, adding value to the English-speaking expat experience. Paul, how you doing today, brother?
And thanks for the intro. Really appreciate that. I'm doing fine, man. Doing very well. Thank you very much.
So how was your Easter weekend?
Easter weekend was good. I was away with the family. We were close to Atafuya, Tarragona. So we were there from Thursday to Monday. And very chilled, man. Tried to disconnect a little bit.
So where are you calling from? Are you in Barcelona proper, or are you out in Sant Cugat?
Barcelona proper. I'm out in Valderech, to be specific.
Valderech, that's right.
Yeah, but inside Sant Cugat, exactly. So, I've been here for 15 years now. So...
All right, let's jump into it. I wanted to let people know that you got something new going on because you're a well-connected man here in Barcelona, and you're putting together some events to connect the, the movers and shakers, the entrepreneurs, founders, and people who are doing really cool stuff. So I'm going to try to allow you to introduce yourself, where you're from, what you're doing, so that I don't give a bad that I don't intro you properly. Can you go for it? Tell us what you're doing, man.
Thank you very much. Well, I'm originally from the UK, from London, in case you never guessed. I've been living in Barcelona for the last 15 years. So I moved here 2009. My background is actually in events. So I've been working for 20 years within the trade show and conference space.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So I work predominantly at shows like Mobile World Congress. We design and build the stands for these types of shows. But I work internationally, so I travel a fair bit to the US, the Far East, anywhere basically where trade shows are required. So we work with international clients.
When you say
20 years.
Who's we?
Me and my team. So we have a team. So we have an office space in the mall. Perfect Concepts, PC Exhibitions.
Okay. So I know you from a different context of the internships. And
the internships, I kind of fell into this space 7 years ago. I would always have one or two interns within my exhibitions company, and they really liked the way that I worked, and I mentored them. And they gave me the idea to create a matching service where I would help interns or graduates to find internships between 6 to 12 months. So this is something which I really fell into, and we focus on the digital space, tech space, and it's something that I'm still doing. I love connecting students to opportunities. So this is something else that I do, Victor.
Okay, well, see, that's what I knew you mostly for. So when you contacted me, you said, hey, I got this new events and networking event going on. And then you invited me to this great party after the Mobile World Congress. And it was just packed with really cool, interesting, fascinating people doing, running their own companies or starting some new projects. I was like, oh, man, this is something he does on the side. Actually, I guess I had it backwards. You're the networking events management guy who happened to do the internship thing.
Well, yes, thank you very much. Yes, I love socializing. I love connecting people. I love events. This is something that I do. It's not my day job, but it's something that I get a lot of pleasure from.
Okay, so tell me about 5 to 8 networking. What's this all about?
5 to 8 networking. Well, the 5 to 8, I thought I don't want to create a party. I want to try and get people straight after they put the pen drops at work. I'm trying to connect with curious minds, people who love to connect, people who have got great ideas, CEOs, employees, people who are working in the tech, digital, or creative space. I'm trying to bring all these together. I mean, in my events world, I am predominantly working with these types of people, but I thought, why can't I bring this into an informal space where people can mingle, chat, listen to some good music, and just vibe.
Okay. And so when is your next event?
The next event will be this Friday, the 5th of April. And I just missed that. Our main objective is to connect the locals to the internationals. So I live in Sant Cugat, as you mentioned, 15 years, and I'm working in Barcelona. So I'm always that kind of bridge. I'm working with a lot of locals where I live, and then when I get to Barcelona, I'm with the international space. So people are always asking me things like, Paul, do you know where I can rent my property? Or do you know good companies in Barcelona where I could do my internship? So I thought this could be a good bridge to bring everyone together.
All right. And so how does it work? What do you do? And where is it going to be this Friday on the 5th?
Okay, so at the moment, we had an event that you came to last month, which is at Alusiones, which is a restaurant in Tura Park, Francis Maciel. The next event will be held there as well, so same location. But we're looking in the summer to maybe switch locations and have some open space. So if you could recommend any places where you think are good for people to engage in a rooftop or garden or somewhere really cool. At the moment, it's enclosed space, but the weather's getting nice and warm now, so it'd be nice to try some different venues.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll come up with something because between you and I, we have a pretty good network here with the expats and the locals trying to get them all together. So I think our audience overlaps pretty nicely. But also, fantastic. I wanted to see if you can expand a little bit. What does it look like? So what can people expect when they show up to a 5 to 8 networking?
Well, first and foremost, the feedback that I got in the last event that we had was that people weren't throwing business cards in your face. So it wasn't stuffy. It is very laid back. We do have a DJ. We are playing really nice music. It is a space where we're trying to get people to connect, friendships, business alignments. There is no formal, no kind of formal way of working at the moment. The idea going forward is that we will have some speakers at some point. So we will have probably some themed events. But for the moment, it really is about an easygoing vibe where we're connecting this whole kind of ecosystem of tech, digital space, and just letting people have fun and a relaxed environment. I work in exhibitions where it is quite stuffy sometimes, very corporate. This event is it's a bit of the opposite. It's chilled, but you're making connections in a good way.
So is it fair to say that you're kind of an exhibitionist? I'm just kidding. But you, if I understood correctly, you were going for a rifle shot. You wanted a particular profile of people to come to your events. So
yeah,
who are you looking for?
Yeah, I mean, predominantly we are looking for people within the tech, digital, and creative space. But we are also looking for people who are open-minded, curious, looking to learn, gain new knowledge, maybe find a job as well. So we do have recruiters that will be there as well, looking for the next talent as well. So it is really a broad mindset. I mean, we're not aimed at students. I know when you came down to the event, you thought there's going to be a load of students there, but we are looking for the professional field of people, if possible.
Excellent. And so,
no age
does it cost? Does it cost anything to get in to go?
It's free. It's free to get in. It's free to get in.
Okay, and then how can people learn more about it?
Okay, so this is where you come in, Victor. So we do have an Instagram, 58 Networking. So you can find us there. We will be making a website to reach out to people on a more of a formal level. It's pretty much been word of mouth, to be honest with you, to this point. I would say Instagram at the moment, we obviously after each show we'll be putting the photos there, putting the content there at the moment. But yeah, we will be creating a website and probably just trying to get a bigger audience as we go along.
Okay. Do you envision this taking place every month, or are you going to?
Yeah. So the aim is to do this once a month. At the moment, we're posted on Eventbrite, so that's the platform we've been using at the moment. So we'll be aiming to do once a month to create these events.
Okay. And what about the when you're organizing the events? Are you ever looking for any sponsors or anybody that wants to say present their company or their message, their theme to your audience? Do you have a time where you address the crowd?
Yeah, so as you're aware, we've done one so far. We'll be doing the second one this week. And the aim is to make themed events. So we will be looking for people who want to speak, who we'll probably look for a clear message, something that could be valuable to the audience. Sponsors, yes. I mean, this will be the short to long-term goal as well. So indeed, this would be a great opportunity for us to get more companies involved in what we're trying to do and to create bigger messages as we go along the road.
Excellent. All right. Well, what else might you want to share with the crowd here? We wanted to make sure that people had this opportunity to learn about you, keep it very, I wouldn't say mysterious, but compelling yet intriguing to find out what the great Paul Cannon is doing, and he's always moving with a really interesting crowd. Anything else you want to say to our audience?
Well, I would love to find like-minded people like myself. I'm very open-minded. I love meeting new people. I'm very curious. I believe that you should always be looking to learn. So I think that the environment, when you come down, people felt very comfortable. So yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be the place to be, I hope. And I hope that we can reach out to the people that really feel like they could add some value to what we're trying to achieve.
Excellent. Well, I'll definitely see you there. Maybe I can bring my man Hector. Hector came by last time, but you weren't. He was like, he didn't feel like he was quite dressed up enough for the event.
Really? He never came inside. He never came in.
Nah, I kind of looked at us. He kind of made. He's a bit of a snob. You can see right here.
Oh, come on, man. We're not suited and booted here. We're very easygoing crowd.
Hector's our head of IT administration. He does everything. Has encyclopedic knowledge when it comes to culture, what to do, what to see. He writes some really cool articles in our magazine here at Metropolitan as well. So I'll see if I can drag him to the event, because he actually, I think there were a lot of people that would have been very interested to hear what he had to say when I was talking to some Italians, some people from Africa, some people from Europe, some Venezuelans, some Mexicans. And Hector, he knows everything about all these countries. He's just a walking encyclopedia, this guy.
Fantastic.
I guess
what we really want to do,
walking Wikipedia.
Like I said, what we really want to do, I mean, obviously we know that lots of expats will come to the event, but we do want to, make sure that the locals are aware of the event as well. We're trying to connect the locals to the expats, trying to get this vibration going between everybody. So that's the main objective for me as well, for doing these events.
Fantastic. Well, I guess I'll see you there on Friday. And I don't have anything else to say. I just want to say thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of it. I can't wait to meet more people and see what we can do to help you get the word out on 5 to 8 Networking with Paul Cannon.
Thank you, Victor.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
Friday.